Gotta get the lights on. Yeah, I never tried it. Oh shit, it's broken though, so it's not fair. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Khalil and this is 514 Reptiles. Today we are going to show you guys a clutch from A to Z, from when she laid to when I cut the eggs, and now that they have hatched, shed, had a few meals, some of them had even 2 sheds. So it's a really cool pairing. This female, the Super Enchi Orange Dream Fire, is actually a female that we produced a few years back, and she is the first female that we produce and gives us babies. So that was really big for us, and on top of that, she happens to be a really nice female. You guys will see it in the pictures, or I think I took some videos of that actually when she was on the eggs. And yeah, and you guys will see the product of the babies, her products, the babies, and the male that we use was a hypo pied male. So everything will be double het, hypo and pied, and everything will be a minimum of Enchi. So stay tuned and enjoy. Thanks guys. What is going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? Today is a super exciting day. I've been up since like 6:30 in the morning. First of all, I have a girl. Okay. So this right here is the first female that we ever held back. So we've had a few seasons where we didn't hit the females that we wanted, or we hit a bunch of males, or anyways, this 2 years ago was the first female that we held back. She's a Super Enchi OD Fire. She was bred to a hypo-pied male, and finally she was gravid, but I was a bit iffy. She was a bit on the smaller side. I was a bit iffy about getting some good eggs from her, stressing out. She's like a week late, but finally, oops, wrong tub. Look at this. So she got 1, 2, 5 eggs. 5 or 6? 5 good eggs from a Super Enchi OD Fire bred to a hypo-pied male. Freaking excited about this clutch. Have you guys seen Ozzy recently hatch some Super OD Enchi hypo-pieds? Insane. That's the start of it. I already have 4 or 5 other females that I'm raising in that project, just hypo head pies or pied head hypos. This will definitely help in that project, so fingers crossed for some good odds on that. Okay, so basically this is how I incubate. I put 200 grams, or yeah, 200 grams of vermiculite. I have this, but I just bought a like a big bag from a local local flower shop, and it was like 10 times cheaper than buying this bag. This is from like Home Depot or any of the hardware stores. 200 grams, and then equal parts water. So 200 grams equals 200 milliliters of water. So I just go with this cup all the way to the top. I mean, I try to put not hot water but warm. Put it there, and then just mix it all up, and I'll be back. Okay, so it's all mixed in now. So basically, when you grab this and you squeeze, no water comes out, but it's all clumped up like this. That's so you know that it's good. You can always get the either the light diffuser crate, or you can get the easy hatch trays, put them on top, and you don't have to worry how much water you put at the bottom, because it's never touching the eggs. So you can put a bunch of water, you know. Oh, turn on the music. There you go. Yeah. So you can put a bunch of water in there, and yeah, if the eggs are not touching directly the substrate. But in my situation nowadays, this is what I do: is I actually put the eggs straight in here, and then I put a layer of press and seal, and then I have a lid that goes on top, and in the fryer it goes for 2 months.
Just fucking eggs on steroids.
What else? We are moving this. Okay, so I bought another 50-40 rack like this one. Well, here, this is a better view, like this one. And that new one is downstairs in my living room. We'll go see that in a second. That's gonna go here, where half of this 1065 ARS rack is. We moved the other half. We put it downstairs in a spare room. We are now going to, so we cleaned that other half. We're gonna move these snakes down, and then we're gonna clean this other half and bring that down, and then bring the other 50-40 that I cleaned 2 days ago when I got it, or a week, 3 days ago. Bring it up here, and then we're gonna get rid of this rack for now until we start getting some more babies. And this rack is also gonna go in the room downstairs. So we're gonna have a bunch of babies downstairs and all the adults in this room. What I can do with that is I can start actually increasing the temperatures with the babies, because if you have a little bit of a higher temperature for babies, I find that they eat better. It helps a lot, and that way I don't have to increase the temperature for the adults in this room, so that way you can get good clutches. Good eggs, viable eggs, no slugs. High temperatures are not good for females. I walked in some rooms. Actually, I did that once at the beginning, my first year. My room was so hot, I literally got like all slugs the entire season, like 53 slugs or something. That was a bad season. That was probably, I think, my first year of breeding. So, you live and you learn. What else? We have an ovulation from this fire girl. She is glowing. Big ovulation, you can't really see it, it's in the back. Maybe, hold on, we can move her a little bit. There you go, you can see a little bit right there, that's an ovulation. So, this girl actually gave me, weird enough, one single slug last year. So, we'll see what happens this year for her. So yeah, so what else? Okay, so let's go see the rest of the... one long video, I'm not cutting anything out. So here I have the 50-40 rack right here. In fact, I have to get used to this. The 50-40 rack right over here. And that is the rest of the 1065. Guys, my house is a freaking mess, but we're in the middle of changing a bunch of stuff around. I'm building this rack. It's gonna go in the spare room. I'm building a false wall. Not a false wall, but a temporary wall that I can put right here. So whenever I'm painting, I have to put on the heat. Yeah, we're building this wall over here so I can put it on and put it on and remove it whenever I'm painting. It doesn't have to let heat up into the house and heat up the house while the AC is on. It's pretty expensive heating or cooling this house. Some of my bills are like $400 or $500 a month, so it's not that cheap. What else? Paintings. This one is done. Is it gonna focus? This one is done. It's going to its new client soon when he moves. This is another piece that I just started. I have to finish, sign it, finish the final coat, and that's going off to Ontario to its new owner. And that's something I'm gonna show you guys soon what this is. This is gonna be a big project for me. What else did we do today? I built a box. So I took one of these and I built a lid. It's right there, it's outside. Here, let's go outside. So basically we cut it out, we got some metal wire, we got some big heavy duty bolt, you know, these rats, you can never trust them. And then yeah, that's it. We're gonna put that on top. What else? Got a bunch of ovulations since the last time that I posted. I got like 6 or 7 more ovulations. A lot more females that I expected to go are going here. No, sun. To go. And I think the reason why is COVID. I had more time off from work, and I was able to pay more attention to the snakes, ultrasound everything, and as soon as a male needed to be bred, I put him in. As soon as a female needed to be bred, I put a male in, and it worked out. A few females that stopped breeding kicked back in and are breeding again. So, I mean, it's amazing, it's great. Alright, so, as you can see, like I said, one already pipped right over here, and she's already out of the egg. Washed her and put her over in the new tub. So this is an Enchi Fire double het hypopide female. Most probably soul clutch will stay here, but we'll see on the odds. All right, let's start with the rest. So we had a second one pip right over here. We'll cut that.
So it looks cool.
Hopefully, what I did also, I wrote what I'm hoping all of them hit, but it didn't even work on the first one. So I was hoping that I hit 1, 2, 3, 4 female Orange Dream Enchi Fire, double het Hypopides, and 1 male. But so far, still not bad though. A female Enchi Fire is still pretty good. So there's these 3 are dimpled, and then you have this one right here, which is kind of still full of yolk and hasn't dimpled yet. So I might not cut that today. I just don't want too much yolk to spill out. All right.
Definitely loading.
So this is the Orange Dream Enchi Fire, which is exactly what we wanted to hit. And yeah, Orange Dream Enchi Fire, double het Hypopide. Yes, exactly what we wanted. We hit it on the second egg.
Yabba dabba doo.
Put it over here on a cocoa husk. So the first thing that they feel is cocoa substrate instead of vermiculite. I feel that it helps them when I move them into the individual tubs. It kind of gives them less of a mysterious kind of surrounding. They're already comfortable with that's the only thing that they felt since they've hatched. And again, guys, this clutch is super special to us because their mom is the first female that we've ever held back, and this is her first clutch. So it's also pretty cool that you know, we were able to produce the female, and now we're producing babies from that female. So the second egg, I guess second egg that we're cutting, but the third egg here. That is the triple Orange Dream Enchi Fire, number 2. That's awesome. I won't mess with it too much. There's a bit of yolk left in there. Put that back, and it should be out within a couple of days. As you can see, one of them is already out and the other one had already pipped. And I believe this one is a bit too plump to be cutting. So we're gonna go ahead and actually just give it a few more days. And hopefully that one hatches on its own, or when I see a dimple, I'll go ahead and cut it myself. Sweet, 2 of them.
Yep, it's pretty sick.
Alright, so this is the clutch that we're talking about. Again, the pairing was Hypopide to a Super Enchi Orange Dream Fire Girl. I am so happy with this clutch. We hit everything that we wanted. Obviously, it would have been nice to get a lot more triples, but we hit a pair, so that's perfect. We'll start with, okay, so yeah, everything's gonna be minimum Enchi because the mom was a Super Enchi. So we'll start with a Enchi double het Hypopide. They all ate yesterday, by the way, so I'm just gonna be careful I don't get bit. And so I won't play with them way too much, but let's start with this. So this is the Enchi double het Hypopide male. Regular looking Enchi. Nothing crazy, but this is the first male in this clutch. Enchi double het Hypopide. This guy is available if you have any if you want to get going on that project, if you have any double hets and you want to make some Enchi double hets, some Enchi visuals, or if you have maybe like a Hypo het pie, this would be perfect male if you want to kind of get it on that project. So Enchi double het Hypopide. Second one is one of my favorite girls in this. She actually, I think she was the first one that we cut. This is a Enchi Fire double het Hypopide. She just had her second shed, and she ate yesterday a nice little pup. So anyways, this girl is freaking beautiful. I love Enchi Fire combos, and spectacular example of what this morph is supposed to look like. So Enchi Fire, double het for Hypo and for Pied. This is the female. The visuals are going to be crazy. Hopefully by the time she's ready, we'll have like a nice Orange Dream Enchi Hypo Pied visual male we can plug to her, and or an OD, like an OD Enchi Hypo Pied. Pretty cool girl. All right. Next, we will bring in another girl that we have. So this is the triple. This is the max that we can get on in this this pairing. So she's an Orange Dream Enchi Fire, double het Hypo Pied. So you can see her sister's right beside her. You can see the differences in the oranges. She took 1 week more to eat as opposed to her sister. She was the first one to shed and first one to eat. So she is not as plumpy, but still a really good size. So Orange Dream Enchi Fire, double het Hypo Pied. Cool oranges up on the dorsal. And what that's gonna do, anything that's orange with Hypo is just gonna intensify the oranges in it. It's gonna be pretty cool and pretty, how can I say it? Aussie boy has just hatched some Orange Dream Enchi Hypo Pieds, and you can tell what the Hypo does to the oranges. It just kind of intensifies them, and it's really cool looking. Next year we'll be hoping to make some more of these combos, but with yellow belly instead of the Enchi. So Orange Dream Fire yellow belly double het Hypo Pied, and you know, eventually integrate them into the project. Right. So I'll show you guys now, there's 2 more males left. Show you guys, these are a little, alright, it's okay. Go back in there. This is, let me grab, hold on. I don't know if that's the lid for them. Come on. My God. So I don't even have the right lid for this thing. Alright, come here, boy. Alright guys, look at this guy. He is an Orange Dream Enchi. A perfect example of what this guy should look like. You don't have the same oranges and the blacks over here because fire is not present. But this is Orange Dream Enchi. Again, it's a male. I'll hold on to him until his brother, the triple, will be ready, just in case he's ready before him. Then you have really cool, that's his little food right here in his tummy. And yeah, the cool the belly tracks of Pied, which could also come from Orange Dream, but he's also 100% het. So yeah. So Orange Dream Enchi. So my favorite right now from everything that hatched is the male that we hatched. He's really nice and plumpy already. He's eating really good. Is this guy right here. He just had a second shed as well. Yeah, by the way, the female and the other male didn't have their second shed yet, so they're probably in shed right now. And this guy just had his second shed. So this is an Orange Dream Enchi Fire. So same thing, you have oranges inside of the blocks over here. Nice boy, nice reduced pattern towards the tail. That's Orange Dream or Pied doing that. There's always a reduced pattern towards the tail. Yeah, this guy's eating good, nice boy, super happy about this. So whenever I had this pairing done, actually whenever I had eggs in the incubator from this pairing, that's when Ozzy actually released the visuals, the double visuals. And I mean, talk about eggs gaining value in the incubator, right? Like before that, the visuals weren't made yet, so you know, there wasn't as much hype about it. And then Ozzy comes up with it, and I've already had these incubating, which is really good news for us. The project is just gonna it's gonna do better. You know, a lot of people wonder, a certain project isn't gonna do good, it's not gonna do well, and you know, in terms of demand, in terms of selling the stock that you have for sale. Well, here's one thing, is you also have to always realize who's behind the project, who's working the project. If it's someone that's gonna continue making cutting edge stuff with it, they're gonna continue creating new things, pushing the envelope, and not just like kind of doing a couple of things and then ditching the project. That's what's gonna help you gain value in your projects. Now, that being said, I highly recommend that you do that to your own projects. Take your projects, have pride in your projects, continue pushing the envelope, showing off the proper ingredients, and continue marketing your project yourself, because you can't always rely on like, hey, I'm gonna make these, but someone else is marketing the project, and hopefully they keep doing well so I can also keep doing well in terms of demand and the sales of my animals. Do that for your own. Start building that reputation where like, okay, this guy, you know, whatever he has, if I'm buying from him, he's gonna continue pushing this gene, pushing this project, so I'm not gonna lose value on my investment. It's super, super important to attempt to do that at least. And if you can't, you're not sure exactly how to do it, get some help, ask around, look at big guys already in the industry, what they're doing, pay attention to what they're doing, and it's really, really gonna help you with your project. That being said, this is it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We will be posting 1 video a week for the time being, and hopefully push it to 2 and eventually 3. And I will be trying to include more of my personal life. I have some projects that I would like to work on and build on, and basically show you guys everything and not just snakes. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next one.